Right, just before we get started, I just wanted to apologise to YouTube for not having this last week's video uploaded to the channel. I'm afraid that, like a complete idiot, I didn't press the record button, so unfortunately the footage didn't record. So I am very sorry. You didn't miss a great deal because there wasn't much new. It was a very chatty one. It is over on my Instagram page if you'd like to watch it there. But yeah, on to this week's. Let's get started. Good evening, live at 5. Oh, that was a long one. How are we all? Let's see. Hi. I'm not alone. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hey. It's always like, big sigh, get here and all that rushing around, and then it's like, whoo. Got some coffee this evening rather than tea, actually. Hi, Grace. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, Emma. You're early, Emma, today. That's different. I hope we're all well. I have both cameras recording this week. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Vicky. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for the love on the fringe. No problem, Karen. No problem at all. I've been trying to get orders out fairly quickly today because I'm not here on Tuesday. So the weekend's orders won't be posted out until Wednesday. So, yeah, I'm trying to sort of get today's out and up to date so there's not too much in a backlog. Thank you so much for all the nice comments on my hair. I have had fringes multiple times during my existence. I had quite a heavy fringe when I was a kid, and then I've grown it out when I got a bit older, and then I've cut it back in and grown it out, and well, probably like 3 or 4 times now. So I've really resisted this last time to cut it back in because I'm kind of like, you know, you're going to end up growing it out. But I don't know if she'll be on the live, but one of my lovely customers came in, and yeah, she had a nice fringe, and I was like, oh, I really fancy a fringe again. And I was like, don't do it. And literally about a week later, Mr. Stitches just said, just out of the blue, he just said, you know what, I think you'd really suit a fringe again. So that was all that I needed. That was all the push that I needed. So how is everybody? Have we had a good week? It's been a little bit crackers in here as usual. I feel like I can't work fast enough. Yeah. Oh, you're in Cyprus. Lovely. Lovely. Hi, Viv in Doncaster. Right, shall we get stuck in and have a look at a few things? So I thought this week we would pick out some pattern and fabric pairings. Susie B, hello, my love. So nice to see you. And yeah, just throw together a few bits and pieces of inspiration from around the place. If anybody wants to see anything in particular, drop it in the comments, and then I've got time to get it out. Emma's got the wine. Good girl, Emma. That's my plan for later. Oh dear, we don't like sleep deprivation, do we? Okay. So, what have I got to show you? I've put it right the way over there. So I'm going to have to do some reaching around. Susie's got to watch on silent. Hi, Susie. Right, okay. I'm going to kick off with this beauty. So I love me a bit of satin back crepe. I want to get some more colours of this, and when the rep comes in November, we will be doing. Oh, Wendy, bless you. Ooh, Grace, was everybody okay? It's quite exciting when you see a fire engine, isn't it? There was a fire engine around the corner from the shop last weekend. I was like, ooh, fireman. Okay, so satin back crepe. You can see that amazing drape there. This is the petrol colourway or teal. I can't remember which one I called it, but it is that perfect petrol blue. Just beautiful. This is such a nice weight. So on the front side, we have the beautiful shiny side, and on the reverse side we've got the dull side. Now if you saw the dress that I made for the awards ceremony that I went to, and frock tails, that used satin back crepe in the royal blue colourway, and it's just a delight to work with. You know, you see satin and you think, oh, it's going to be slippy. Not at all. It was really, really well behaved. So I was very pleased about that. I used the dull side for my dress, but I do have a hankering to make something with the shiny side. And I think what would be really nice would be something a bit like a blouse, because you know I like my shirts. So like maybe a bit of a blouse with a statement sleeve. So this is Simplicity 3002, and I'm just liking this sleeve detail here. So I'm hoping this picks up on all cameras, but you can see we've got this nice deep cuff here with a gathered in sleeve. And something like this, where it's just going to hang beautifully, that detailing is just going to be nice. So I did have this actually popped into my head last year, and I thought, ooh, in red, like in the lipstick red for Christmas, like a Christmas blouse would just be really, really classy. And then this morning, this is such a random turn of events. I was out in the town centre. We were having a walk around the town centre with our local MP to have a look at a few bits and pieces, and she was wearing a satin blouse, and I was like, oh, there's the satin. But you know, when you're inappropriately looking at people's clothes in public, you're supposed to be talking about sort of important business things, and I'm like, oh, I like your top. Very nice. So I'll show you those two together again. But that was these are my picks of the week. I was, at first this afternoon, I was like, let's do 5 patterns with 5 fabrics, and then counting to 5 just seemed to escape me. So you get what you get. I don't know how many I've done. You had a satin shirt as a teenager. Do you know, it was incredibly 90s, wasn't it? But like really long, preferably with like really baggy pants as well, or over like a straight black skirt and a bob. I was there. Oh dear. I really like this. It's nice. I like, it's got like a princess seam as well. Can you see? Very cool. Right, let's pop that over there and have some coffee. Oh, have we all seen that the denim is coming back? Also got the lovely leopard print puffer fabric on the way as well. So that's nice. And I tell you what, I'm having a piece of that denim this time. You all pinched it last time. I'm not having that. Okay. No. Right. So next up, I think we'll have a look at, whilst we're on a satiny theme, I'm going to take the pin out of this, aren't I, to get it to hang nicely. Here we go. So this is Fabric Godmother, one of their autumn collection. Lara, the Lara Floral, this is a mouthful, Viscose Coverall Satin. So again, we're back on the satin. But this to me needs a really good, it needs a good big area to be working with. Personally, I mean, it would work lovely for a blouse, but I think on a dress, it's going to show off that print so much more. So this is just gorgeous, isn't it? It is really quite special. And you can see we've got that beautiful drape going on. This bright blue cobalt, just, it's so fancy. It's very fancy, but still very pretty. So I was thinking, what would I put that with? And I pulled out the mixed dress. I think this would be lovely. You could do the blouse as well. But just again, we've got that nice long sleeve, which at this time of the year, we want that sleeve coverage. Buy a skirt. Well, funny you should mention that. Just hang on. And yeah, I think this would suit tears as well, because the print is mixed up enough for my liking to, you know, it wouldn't be too obvious if when you're gathering it in. I just think that would be so, just have such a boho kind of a look to it. Yeah, absolutely stunning, isn't it? That is a bit of me. How many different ways can I pose with a bolt of fabric? Right, so that's those two together. Bias skirt wise, I don't really know what we've got in, except I did pull this out and kind of put it to one side because I'm like, no, not that one. But Rachel did the Vicky Sews Satin skirt for the blog. I think Sew Over It have a bias cut skirt, don't they, as well? So that will be worth looking out for. Simplicity do 8421. And this, you know, when you just like the pattern cover does this pattern no justice whatsoever. This is a nice basic skirt pattern, but it's just styled very, very badly in my opinion. I think the asymmetric hems here are bias cut, but you know, that's not going to be too difficult to just use the hem, you know, like just straighten that out. You're thinking of summer dress because yeah, that's it, work a season ahead. So on here, this is so confusing sometimes. This is skirt in 3 lengths, that would be A, B and C. An asymmetrical bias skirt, yeah, so it's the asymmetrical one that's bias there, but you could just chop that off and lengthen it if you wanted. Oh, there we go, Emma's got all the good suggestions. So yeah, I'm gonna pop that one back over there. But yeah, a nice bias cut skirt would be beautiful. Plain top with that, do you think? Oh, Tessuti do one, nice. Yeah, there's loads, isn't there? You guys know more of the patterns than I do these days. There's so many. Alrighty. So let's put that back with that. So away from the satins, let's have a look at some knits. So where have we gone? Oh, I've lost the plot. No, let's not look at the knits yet. Pants, let's have a look at some pants. Pants. So these have caught my eye this week. I've been looking at these in passing. These are the Wardrobe by Me Hepburn pants. I think these will be nice for this time of year, maybe with a nice pair of like loafers. So they're high-waisted and just got a nice straight leg, a nice simple trouser. We've got welt pockets on the back. You know how I feel about a welt pocket. So a nice sort of semi-technical kind of trouser pattern. I think these will be lovely in this vertically striped denim. It's just nice. It's not too OTT. It's quite subtle. Will be nice in the leopard denim when that comes in. There we go. You see that there? I think we've shown this one a few times before, but I really, really like this stripe. Every time I see it on the shelf, I'm like, ooh, lovely. So, yeah, what do we think to that one? Nice. Okay. You're a quiet bunch now. You've gone quiet again. I'll put that back there. I'm still looking at that satin back crate. I'm like, ooh. I love that striped denim. It's gorgeous. It would be nice as a jacket as well, wouldn't it? Maybe a little bit more summery, but just a bit more interesting than a plain denim. Okay, right. I can't reach. Ah! I need Mr. Stitches here to pass things to me. I can't reach this, hang on. I'm back. Right, I'll be honest with you, I had a different pattern in mind for this particular pairing, but somebody ordered it this afternoon. So I stacked everything up on the desk at lunchtime. I was like, I know what I'm going to do for live. I'm prepared, and then somebody bought the pattern. So I'm not complaining about that, but quick switch. I really like this pairing for a bag project. So you could pretty much use this for any bag project, but just to give you an idea, I have pulled out the Compass bag by Noodlehead. you can see here, and we've got a main colour and a contrast, so we can really play around with that there. But I just love these two together. I think they just look perfect, and I'm going to show you just there. This one, so we've got our sage green plain cotton canvas here and the Flower Garden digital cotton canvas there, but I hope you can see. I hope you can get an idea of how well those colours blend together. They're just beautiful. So I have a hankering to have another go at another bag project, and I do rather like this one. And in fact, that picture on the back, I don't know how well that's going to come up, but that looks overly like that striped denim. So useful for bag making as well. But yeah, these two together are just chef's kiss. I love it. Okay, put them there. Do we like this style of video? Just a little bit of inspo. Yeah, they are gorgeous. Oh, you've got them two cut out. Well done. Yay. What for a jacket? Nice. I like it. Gosh. Right. What else have I got for you? We're back in simplicity again, but this is always catching my eye, this pattern, to the point where I'm like, just make it. Absolutely love this. This one is a bit of a twist on a regular t-shirt. So this is 9451. And we've got this lovely, nicely fitted long line t-shirt, long sleeved, but with this ruched detail coming up into the neck. And I just love this. I feel like for me, that is the kind of thing that I would buy and wear. So we want to be making this in something that's got a decent amount of stretch and is light enough to really carry off that ruching nicely. It would work in a cotton jersey, but I think if it were me, I would lean towards a viscose jersey or a bamboo. I think the plain bamboo, ooh, that's got a big hole in it. Can you see that? This is the joys of fabric. Honestly, blimmin' brilliant. Let's have a look at that up close. So when they're in the factories and they're weaving the fabric, they often take a circle of it out of the roll to like test it. I would imagine for sort of colour fastness and dyes and chemicals, and you know, when they're getting things like Ecotex certification, they obviously have to test certain amounts. So every now and then you get halfway through a bolt. It's like someone's pre-cut the. There we go. Yeah, so if you buy this piece, you don't have to cut out your neck. Yay, thanks for that. That's really helpful. I'll have to cut that out later. Maybe I'm going to have myself some nice black jersey. Yes, Annette, you read my mind, because I was just looking across the room there and there's the most perfect lurex knit. I'm going to go and grab it because that would work beautifully for that pattern. We all like the whole Halloween, yes. It's like a reverse ghost. I'm coming back. Don't panic, I'm back. Yeah, so this is a little bit heavier, so it might not be perfect for it, but I think it would work. This is the Party Sparkle knit. Yeah, it is a bit heavier, but you get the idea. We'll have a look at it anyway because it's sparkly. It's a cape. I could just wear it as a nightie. There we go. Zero waste. There we go. So this is the Party Sparkle knit. So that would be lovely. This would make like a nice cardigan as well, wouldn't it? Or like a sweater. Yeah, there's a good little sparkle there, silver sparkle, and then the back is like so. So very nice. Oh, how much stretch does the lurex have? It doesn't have a huge amount. It's bitty. It's a bit more, yeah, not a massive amount. So yeah, it's a bit more on the line of a ponte really. So you'd have to bear that in mind. I wouldn't say it would be perfect for the pattern that I've just shown you, but it's still worth getting out and flashing it around. Okay, we'll pop that back over here. Ooh. Really, really like this. It'd be nice in a print as well, wouldn't it? And that's got a voluminous sleeve as well, because we like a sleeve with volume. I think there's a lot of potential in that. Okay, what else? What else? I think that's it in terms of patterns that I got out. I think that's enough. Velour. Oh yeah, stretch velvet. Like, you're good at this, Annette. You could come in and just hand me things. I like this collective consciousness. You can, Barbara, yeah. I feel like I've shown that suit in loads. It's very hard to show up on the screen, but we'll give it a go. So, in fact, I'm going to ask while I'm here, because I've been thinking about velvet this week. So, in the past, I have stocked both polyester velvet and cotton velvet. Cotton velvet is beautiful. Obviously, it's cotton, which is superior in my book, but it's not stretch. So you're a bit more limited in what you can do with it. Polyester velvets like this one are beautiful, have a massive amount of stretch, drape really well, sort of shape really well. Obviously much better for your dresses and things like that. What do we prefer? And what kind of colours do we like? Do we like a nice plainish velvet like this one? Or are the crushed ones still, are they still a thing? Are they still in style? I don't know. There was a time where crushed velvet went a little bit naff. I don't want to get anything that's, yeah, not nice. I like nice things. This stretch velvet is beautiful. If you've been around a while, you remember I made my daughter a Christmas dress in this. Drapery velvet to make a shirt like on Borden. Whoa. Now, right, okay, so Sarah, would that be a stretch or would that be like a stable woven? Oh, well, there you go, Judy. You might just have your answer there. You can drop me an email if you see anything you like. Yeah, so dual tones. We're agreed on dual tones, which suits me down to the ground. It's just the base, really, that's tricky. I think if you want the drape and the stretch, you can't avoid the polyester. You know, it's just a fact of life at that point. So just keep stroking this. Let me know what thoughts you have. I'd be interested to hear, because it can be quite hard choosing these things, because you know, you don't know if you're going to get it right, wrong or indifferent. And I don't like to plump for ranges of things unless I'm quite sure. But yeah, that would be so nice as a pair. Could be either, but stable woven tends to be a little bit more expensive. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's getting the quality right, isn't it? Drape and stretch. Right. Interesting. Thank you. I had this in red, and lovely Sue that comes in made the full sleeved Billy sweater in that for Christmas. It's beautiful. There you go. Oh, Cadbury purple in a drapey one. I think I'm getting my answers here, guys. The woven velvet was more like the kind of thing that you would get for trousers, or for like a suit jacket, like a blazer would be beautiful. I don't have any plain viscose for a blouse, I'm afraid, Grace. Did you mean to shout that first word? Okay, I can't finish this live without showing you showing you the little tool sets that I've put together. I know most of you that are watching will probably have all the tools you'll ever need, but I'm still going to show them on here because they're cute. So here we go. If you've got your email today, you'll have noticed these pop up. So a little while ago, earlier on this year, I put together some toolkits for, yes, Rebecca, I think we're just kids of the 90s. I put together some toolkits for the workshop, and I did sort of 6 boxes with all the sort of essentials that people need. It's okay, Chris. And yeah, they're really, really nice. They were all Prim products, really good quality. And the thinking being that if people are coming in to sew, then they don't always have to bring the stuff with them. We've got tools on hand. But I did pop a picture of it on my Instagram stories, and a few of you were like, yes, you should sell them as a pack. So I have bundled together the items which are in the toolkit. If you want I think these are just nice if you wanted to treat yourself to a new set of bits and pieces, you know, if you want to refresh your kit, if you want to have a separate kit for sort of going to socials and that kind of thing, you've got everything that you need in here. I think in particular, if you know someone that's getting into sewing and you might want to get them a lovely gift, say if somebody's getting a sewing machine at Christmas, a nice little tool set alongside would be good. And bundled all together, you save sort of 10% off all of these items. So it's just nice to have them. And then they come wrapped up in the purple packages stuff because why not? Thank you, Karen. Yep, the scissors are possibly, well, they're my favourite, hands down. I really wasn't like a shewer at first because I've always used the Fiskars scissors, but these are the Prim Exact. These are the micro serration shears, and they're just wonderful. They're very, very precise. And what I love the most about these scissors, which are the wrong way around, is the tips at the end are very sharp. So when you're notching and when you're sort of clipping into curves and things like that, they're just really super duper crisp. And that for me makes quite a big difference. The Fiskars are great for sort of chopping, but these are lovely for dressmaking, really, really nice. So we've got this, obviously the scissors are in there. We've got my trusty rotary cutters that I love, the 45mm. We've got these fab pin cushions, the magnetic pin cushions. I've got some fabric clips. We've got tape measures. We've got the good old way classic seam gauge, and a marking pencil. And yeah, so lovely. Now we've made a mess of it. So they're on the website now in the new arrivals. And yeah, that's the tools. Those are my favourite tools. So yeah, let me know what you think. Next week's going to be a good one. I am away this weekend. We're going down to London on Sunday. So I've got tomorrow to finish these flipping wizard robes that have haunted me all week. Every day I've been like, I'm going to work on the robes today, and then been working away and not quite got around to it. I've done Juliet's, which I can show you if you want to see them. But mine, I've just done the outside. I've got the lining to put together yet. So there's a welt pocket. There's a welt pocket in some wizard robes. That's just not on. So we're going down there on Sunday, and then we're not coming back until Tuesday evening. So the shop will be closed on Tuesday, and we'll reopen again on Wednesday. So if we're ever, if you're ordering over the weekend, we won't be dispatching until into the middle of next week. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to having a nice day off. That's gonna be lovely. I'm gonna finish this coffee off. Thank you. Oh, lucky you, that's very nice. I like people that give sewing gifts. But yeah, next week will be a good one because I've ordered an absolute ton of sweatshirting fabric. So that's gonna be spot on. I think you'll like it. I hope you like the colours that I've picked. I hope I like the colours that I've picked because it's a nightmare choosing. So thank you everybody for joining in. I'm going to head off now. Shop is open tomorrow if anybody is nearby and wants to come in. it is Autumn Fest in the town centre tomorrow. So we actually have a pumpkin patch right outside the shop. It's going to be lovely. Lots of family activities going on. Barbara, you're suiting, yes. We've had a collapse. So yeah, loads going on tomorrow in town, which is lovely. But we are hosting the sensory room upstairs here. So if anybody is in need of a quiet space, and Ortus Cumbria and a couple of other organisations are bringing in some lovely sensory bits and pieces. So I might just go upstairs for the day and have a lie down, you know. Emma's head spins round for sweatshirt. Thank you. Looking forward to it. Right, Barbara, this is the suiting. Why do I feel like I've shown you this before? It feels like deja vu. This one is charcoal. And I'm just hoping that, let me get more black ribbon in. Yes. This is the charcoal. So you can see we've got this like herringbone kind of design on it. It's very subtle. I wish you could feel it. It's it's a very sort of brushed, kind of a soft feel to it. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It doesn't have a massive amount of drape, but you know, it's got good body, so it's nice. I think it makes some lovely, like, warm, snuggly trousers, these. You got that? So you can see the movement there. And you see how we're just... I hope that helps. So that's charcoal, and this one is the cocoa, which is just very, very subtle. I really love this. We've got a gentle kind of brown into black. I'm hoping that shows up quite nicely. But yeah. Does that help? I hope that helps. Yep, they're both lovely and dark. You can see there, it's not like a tan, it's like definitely a very dark chocolatey brown. So yeah, I hope that helps, Barbara. Oh gosh, I don't know what's for tea either. Mr. Stitches phoned and he just said, do you want to just get something on the way home? So I'm going to get let loose in the co-op. How exciting. Right, thank you everybody for joining me for this usual chaotic chat. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. Happy sewing. Bye bye.